So I live in Quebec, not Quebec City, but in Montreal. And when I first moved there, it was winter. It was February. It was February of 2004, and I didn't know anyone in Montreal, and I had imagined that I would move there and I would meet someone, like a friend or maybe even a romantic friend. I thought that I would have this French lifestyle. Like I would learn French and I would join a boat club, and I don't know, I just thought that like Montreal would become the city that it would be my city, you know? And what I figured out over the last 800 years that I've lived there is that I am incapable of speaking French. No matter how hard I try.
She's tried really hard.
I initially tried to just mingle with the people who speak French. Just pick it up, you know. I've always thought of myself as being intelligent, and I thought that if a baby can do it, then I would be able to do it too. Because, you see, I don't really spend a ton of time in Montreal because I'm always touring, and I don't work there, and so I'm not really forced to speak it. So anyways, but I thought if I was around people and I listened to the radio and I watched the news and stuff, I would pick up words, and I did, and sometimes I can understand what people are saying, but all of a sudden when I have to say something back, I mostly act like like how when we go to Japan, I act like the people that we come in contact with in Japan, because they're very, very polite and they treat you like, you know, like they're so blessed that you're there, and even though they're just giving you a croissant or something, like they get so excited. So that's how I act in Montreal. Like people at the grocery store will like give me my groceries and my receipt, and I just go like this. I don't even say thank you anymore because I'm so afraid that they'll think that I actually have verbal skills, that I mostly just act like Helen Keller in there's a lot of bowing and a lot of smiling and sometimes I'll just wear my headphones or my iPod headphones and not even turn music on, and I'll just pretend that I'm so engaged in that I can't even be bothered to talk to anyone. I would pay $1 million to have a chip put into my brain, like a computer chip, that made me understand how to speak French, because I think it's so beautiful and I like to hear people speak, but I just can't. It's like I have a learning disability, and anyways, I had this idea that the last time that we were in Quebec City, and we tour all over Europe and in France, and you know, every time I go somewhere where I have to speak French, I think that as an apology, I want to learn a whole song in French and sing it to you. Sing Happy Birthday. It's a learning disability. But anyways, if I was going to sing you a French song, I would want to sing, Patsy Cline to you. I would want to sing like an old country song or something, like romantic, like I would be romantic with you. But I can't. And so instead, I will just dedicate this to you, this next song in English, about a really possessive, jealous person. I don't know why I would dedicate this one to you, because it's gonna seem like I'm screaming at you in the next song. I'm not yelling at you, is what I'm trying to say. But this one I'm singing with you as my energy.
Tegan Sara!
Yes. Now I feel like I'm gonna dance. Let's do it. It's for you. I don't wanna be